Okay, before I get into this, quick disclaimer on this what if is replacing what if Deku had sunshine, because I just didn't like where it was going. So yeah, and also shout out to my boy to the Drug Kage. If he somehow sees this, hey, bro, collab with me. I like your stuff. Yeah, anyways. Hello everybody, it is your boy AJ, aka Smooth Sensei, and today we are starting the what if of what if Deku had time skip, aka what if Deku was Hit's reincarnation. However you want to look at it. So basically, I'm just gonna hurry up and get into this. Izuku starts like, we start the story when Izuku, on the night that Izuku's told he's quirkless. And basically Izuku cries himself to sleep. And when Izuku opens his eyes, he's in a white room. And in the middle of said white room is a man who's meditating. And then the man, without even opening his eyes to look, he says, "So you're finally here." Izuku asks, "Who are you?" And Hit says, if you can't tell, this is Hit. Yeah, Hit says, "You can call me Hit. And I already know who you are. You don't have to introduce yourself. And I've seen all the things that's happened to you and how unfair this world is to you. So I've decided, since having a quirk in this world is a huge thing, what if I could give you power that you could pass off as a quirk? And in fact, I would like to say this is even stronger than any quirk." And then Izuku says, "I want in." Enthusiastic. I see. So you don't mind the drawbacks of the quirk, do you? And Izuku says, "I don't care, as long as if I can have power, I want it." Alright, I'll tell you the drawbacks anyway, though, because just in case you decide to change your mind. And basically, Hit kind of like, he basically just tells Izuku that the only real drawback of his abilities is that if you don't train hard enough, his technique his technique takes a huge toll on the body. So mental and physical states of the body. Izuku says, "All right then, well, I'll just have to train." And then Hit says, "All right then, enjoy your rest, because this is the last wink of sleep you'll get for a long time." And then a few hours later, well, Izuku kind of like closes his eyes again, and like a few hours later, he wakes up to his alarm, quickly throws on his clothes and goes to school. When he's at the school, he basically tells Bakugo, he says that Bakugo, wait, what? Bakugo asks him, I don't know. It's the no script, okay, leave me alone, it's the no script. Yeah, he tells Bakugo, Bakugo asks him, "Did you get your quirk, Deku?" And Deku says, "No, but the doctor said I'd be getting it." And Bakugo thinks this is a lie, which technically it is, but it's not at the same time, I guess. I don't know. He tells Izuku, "You're lying." He says to Izuku, "You're lying. You're just making up an excuse on why you don't have a quirk." And then Deku says, "I'm not lying. Watch, my quirk is going to be stronger than yours when I get it." And Bakugo says, "Okay, whatever." Izuku Izuku probably won't even get bullied, because like, Izuku's like way more calm and collected because, Hit's reincarnation. So he's not the same stuttering mess that he has in the original canon. He's not a crybaby. But yeah, at this moment, he's still Izuku. But he shows way less emotion. So like, Bakugo doesn't find him as easy pickings like he did in the original. So basically, we simulate till the day of the sludge villain. By the way, Izuku, we're gonna say, like 2 weeks before this the sludge villain day event, Izuku has almost completely mastered time skip. Let's say over the next few years, he's been like practicing with it. So at the time right now, Izuku can only use time skip for 0.5 seconds. And he can't use anything special, like anything else, like the time cage and all that. Not yet, at least. He'll learn how to use it. And he even has like the pure progress and all that. Hits awoken state and all that good stuff. So yeah. So basically the teacher does this whole shtick about everybody wanting to be heroes. Bakugo says that everyone's D-listers. The teacher says that there are 2 people going the way. Izuku and Bakugo. Bakugo just gives a look to Deku. And then like kind of like stares at him for like 5 seconds. He doesn't go over to him. He just gives him a look like, really, dude? And then like he just turns back. And then they leave. Izuku's getting his stuff. He leaves. So yeah, so basically Bakugo just don't mess with Izuku. Like he just says no. Like they're not even friends. They don't associate with each other at all. Yeah, that's just disgusting. And blistered my hand. Blister. Dang it, man. Anyways. So yeah, basically sludge villain happens. Well, Izuku decides to take the long way home. Sludge villain comes out the manhole. Izuku's like, it's a good time to test my power. And Izuku kind of like, to the sludge villain, Izuku kind of like pops, like, Izuku's like there, and then he's gone. And then once he's like gone, he says behind you, and kind of like, and then like when the sludge villain turns around, Izuku's gone again, and Izuku's behind him again, and he kind of like punches the sludge villain once, and the sludge villain just bow. Oh yeah, I forgot to mention, Izuku's ripped. He's without any like, he's ripped. Okay, he's jacked. Yeah, he's jacked to the absolute limit. He's basically hit. And his hero costume is going to be Hit's outfit. And he also has the habit of the jacket. He has the habit of the pockets. Come on, badass. Come on. Can you blame me? He's probably the most badass character in all of anime. I don't care if that nigga got dead in by Jiren. I don't care. That nigga's still the most badass character in all of Dragon Ball. Hands down. Anyways, that's not important. Okay? That is not equivalent to the story in any way, shape, or form. So now we basically time skip to Izuku and, well, yeah. Okay, so yeah, we get back to Izuku punching the sludge villain, and the sludge villain just kind of like just splats in the small little bits and pieces. Then All Might pops up like, "Hey, I am here." Wait, what? Where is he? All Might says, All Might, and Izuku says, "Oh yeah, he's just like all over the place." Izuku says he just looks around the time. What? What are my words, man? What are my words? Anyways, yeah. Oh, I'm gonna pop my rubber band outside. Yeah, Izuku kind of like looks around the bridge, and it says, yeah, he's kind of like everywhere. And All Might asks, "Kid, what's your quirk?" And Izuku's like, "Well, technically I'm quirkless, but I have this ability where I can kind of like do crazy stuff, and I'd rather keep it reserved." And then All Might says, "Okay, whatever." And then he kind of like collects the sludge villain and hops off. And the sludge villain ain't finna be let out because Izuku doesn't hop on his leg, asking if he can be a hero. Because he knows he can be a hero. So for the next 10 months, it's just intense studying and training. So, okay. By the time 10 months happens, Izuku can be in, he can time skip for 0.7 seconds. 0.7. I know I'm kind of making this man excel hella fast, but I have to, okay? He's supposed to be broken. Anyways, yeah. So yeah, and then he still can't use Tom Cage yet, so he still doesn't have his most broken ability, not yet. But anyways, Izuku kind of like walks. He kind of like walks to the entrance exam area, UA, I think it's called. Yeah, UA. Yeah, he basically walks to UA, and it's like, oh, okay, neat, he's here. That's order, and that looks nasty. I gotta rearrange my manga collection after this. Yeah. A very, very small manga collection. I'm going for 11 minutes. Alright, I go for longer. So yeah, basically all that really happens is that Izuku's like, okay, neat. He walks to the entrance. Why do I keep saying entrance exams? He walks to UA. He goes to the written exam. I'm telling y'all right now, Izuku absolutely flunks. I'm joking. No, he actually passes with like 8 out of 10. So yeah, he basically goes to the practical exam hall, and President Mike does his explaining and stuff. Ida still does his whole shtick, with the Mr. Robot, and then Izuku kind of like looks to Ida and says, maybe if we would let him finish, he'd tell you. Now sit down, 4 eyes, and pay attention. And he turns back. Ida's like embarrassed. He sits back down. And then President Mike says, kind of like looks at Izuku in a thanking manner and continues, talks about the 0-pointer, and then they go start. And then the moment the doors open, Izuku's like gone. It's like he teleported. And then Izuku already took down a 3-pointer. And it's like, what, huh? And President Mike says, go follow that kid. That boy know what's up. And everybody's kind of like trotting out the hall to start. But Izuku's already like a solid 10 points. He's in it. He's racking up points. He's teleporting, using time skip. He's doing a thing where hit like is like shifting side to side and throwing punches. Y'all know what I'm talking about. If y'all watch Dragon Ball, y'all know what I'm talking about. Leave me alone. But yeah, and then basically all I really my PS5 turned off and I ain't saved. Dang it, man. Whatever. It don't matter. It's not important right now. My video is important. So yeah, basically all that really happens is that it says, okay, we're gonna do it like this. Well, not hit, but Izuku kind of like just racking up points rapidly. He's in it. He's doing his thing. Let's say Izuku's chilling at a solid 40. Bump him up. He's sitting at 65 and counting. So by the time the 0-pointer comes out, he's sitting at a solid 80. And then 0-pointer comes out, he says, I'm running a little bit low. I feel time skip taking a toll on my body. I'm gonna head out. He says, good idea. But then Izuku hears help. And Izuku's like, well, I got like 10 more seconds left in me. And he kind of like rushes over to where he heard help. And then kind of like time skips. Well, okay, so he kind of like punches the rubble off the girl. And I'm gonna keep a secret who the girl is. Y'all ain't gonna know. It's just the girl. That's all y'all need to know. And then the girl kind of like looks up because she just sees the rubble just like fly off of her. She doesn't see anybody come help her or anything. And then she blinks. She's in a safe place. She's not anywhere near the 0-pointer. And then President Mike kind of calls the end of the entrance exams, and Izuku is like breathing heavy because he used 9 out of the 10 seconds. He used 9 out of the 10 seconds he had left. So my man's like on the verge of passing out, but he's holding on. He holding on. He holding on for dead life right now. But he holding on. I give it to him. He holding on. But yeah, I'm about to pop a peppermint. Ignore the plastic. Alright. So basically Izuku's just like, oh well crap. I guess I gotta do the thing. Well, he doesn't have to do the thing, but Izuku says, well, guess I gotta go home. So Izuku goes home and like he waits, he chill, he vibe. He's doing a little bit of training, but can't really do much in a week's worth of training. There's not much changes. And then one day Inko comes busting down his door like, Izuku, the letter came. And Izuku's like, oh, okay. Okay, mama. Relax. Gonna pop a blood vessel. Calm down. And Izuku kind of like takes the letter. He looks at the letter. He opens the letter. And the holograph thing falls out. And then All Might starts talking about how he got in. He passed. He got like 80 hero points and 80 villain points, 40 hero points. So he's sitting at a solid 120. And congratulations, you got into the highest class. Welcome to Your Hero Academia. And basically Izuku's like, alright, neat. I'm kind of going through this fast. I'm only at 16 minutes. Jesus. Alright, well then, I won't slow it down. We'll just go as far as I can till I get to like 20, 30 minutes. I don't know how long I'm going to record. Anyways. Izuku basically just says, alright, cool. And then basically the next day he gets dressed for school and he heads out. And then the minute he gets into the classroom, he sees the blue haired boy that spoke out of turn, Bakugo, and the girl he saved in the room. And then Ethan kind of like runs up to him and says, I apologize for my outburst during the entrance exam. And then Izuku kind of just says, nah, you cool, I guess. And Bakugo again gives him one of his stare downs that he's adapted. Well, not adapted, but that he started doing ever since Izuku started told Bakugo about him having a stronger quirk than him. And then Izuku kind of goes sits by the girl he saves. But I guess I'll start giving hints, but I don't want the hint to be obvious. But the hint gonna be obvious. How can the hint not be obvious? Okay, I'm gonna try. Can I? If I do that, it'll only be okay. I'm gonna say it's gonna limit it down to 2 people. The person he saves is very outgoing and then sparks a conversation instantly. And Izuku, he's like trying his best to like, okay, I got this. I can do this. Calm down and talk. And the girl and Deku, they just have like a decent conversation. And so Aizawa does his whole, again, stick. There's a lot of common sticks that happen in this What If. Okay, because not a lot changes. Well, a lot changes, but not a lot changes when it comes to like stuff like the, what's the word, script, or like the wording, the conversation. As always, there's a whole stick about if you're here to make friends and leave. We got 4 years to make y'all into perfect heroes, and I get into your gym uniforms and meet me outside. El Choco still does her whole stick about orientation. And now I guess I'll start eliminating ships now. The ship is not Ochaka. No, it's not. Who else should I eliminate off spot? It's not Jiro, and that's all y'all gonna get. It's not Sue, because Sue is shy. Anyways, that's not important right now. So yeah, they get outside. And then Aizawa kind of calls up Izuku to do the ball throw because he got the most points. And then Izuku's kind of like talking to Hit, and his mind skip like, "Hey yo, Hit, I got an idea, but it's gonna look real weird, all right? What if I stop time, right? And then when I stop time, I kind of like throw the ball into the air, and I start punching it as many times, as fast and hard as I can, until that 0.7 seconds is up. Would it work?" And Hit kind of like thinks about it and say, "Yeah, it should work. I mean, I don't see why it wouldn't." So that's basically what Izuku does. He throws the ball in the air. Everyone kind of see him like, and the first, okay, what everyone outside of the time skip world sees is that Izuku throws the ball in the air and then it just flies. What Izuku really did was throw the ball up in the air and started punching it. Punch. He started going crazy. I'm talking. This ball is like, if this ball had a life, he'd be dead. He'd be dead. And then the ball kind of just flies. Aizawa looks down at his I guess not a stopwatch, but like a meter checker. That's what we calling it, meter checker, distance checker. I don't know. And he looks back up, shows it to the class, 500 meters. Everyone's excited. Then Aizawa does, "Okay, you think it's fun? All right, person scores last or gets last place, expelled instantly on the spot." But yeah, so basically Izuku's gonna get first place on everything. Come on now. So, nope, not even the speed test, because he'll get way further than either would. Yeah, because he'll like stop time and then be at the finish line, but in like 0.01 seconds. So yeah, he's first place without a doubt. So everybody else just moved down. Mineta's still in last place. I'm gonna let Mineta slide because I personally like Mineta. Any what else I'll ever do, I'm always letting Mineta slide. Okay. A lot of people hate Mineta for no reason. He's a pervert, but everybody's a pervert. Who cares? Especially if you're a weeb, you a pervert too. Why it matter? Anyways, Mineta's like he's just a degenerate weeb like all the rest of us are. Come on now, can't hate on. That's hypocritical, man, hypocritical. Anyways. What I was thinking, I don't know. Anyways, yeah. So, Aizawa says he was joking. Everybody goes home. Next day, heroes versus villains. This is what I've been waiting for. Okay. Basically, what happens here is really simple. All my rolls up. I'm going through the door like a normal person. Stick. The pros, he does his whole hero versus villain stick. Nothing changes here. The clothes make the pros. And I'm telling you, Izuku coming out with the hit drip, man. He coming in with the skin tight body armor. He coming in with the robe with the pockets. He walking out with the pocket with his hands in his pocket. Drippy. Okay, so this ain't really important, but I'm gonna say it anyway. During the quick apprehension test, Kirishima does the whole thing about how Deku's ripped. And Izuku says, "Yep, I guess I am." And yeah, he kind of like just does that. He's not really, he's humble by it, I guess you could say. So yeah, heroes versus villains. So Izuku's team is Izuku and Mina Ashido. Yep, that's the ship. You probably guessed it, but like, hey, I don't care. If you didn't guess it, now you know. The ship is Mina and Izuku. Outgoing versus, I wouldn't say introverted, but he'd rather not talk if it's not necessary for him to speak. He'd rather not. Wow, you got Miss Gossip. Miss Need to Know and Say Everything. So yeah, I think that's a perfect couple. And then they're going against Bakugo and Ochako. Also another ship. Am I going to elaborate on this ship? No. Am I going to elaborate on Hit? Oh Lord. Am I going to elaborate on Izuku and Mina's ship? Of course I am. Anyways, so Izuku kind of like conversates with Mina about the plan. Izuku's plan is to go in head first into Mina, and he tells Mina, because he knows about Mina's quirk and her acid, he basically tells Mina, going through the back of the building, melt your way in, and make your way up eventually. Well, actually, no. The plan would be this. Me and you go in together. Bakugo's probably finna be coming at us first. I'll take care of Bakugo. You go around. Then you'll probably meet Ochako at the top. Stay quiet. I'll be up there soon, and then we'll go from there. Got it? And it says got it. They go in. They go in once All Might says it's time to start. So they're kind of running up the stairs until they eventually meet Bakugo. Bakugo's like, I finally get to do you in, you stupid deku. Like, and then Izuku kind of like looking like, who is this guy? And he basically gives Mina a hand signal to go. And then Mina kind of like just takes off. Bakugo just ignores her because he's only worried about it. He's only worried about Izuku right now. So Bakugo kind of like zooms over towards Izuku using his explosions. Izuku kind of like just sidesteps. Bakugo goes flying. He kind of like does a flip in midair and keeps boom, and then booms toward Izuku again. But then Izuku just disappears. And then he's behind Bakugo, or above Bakugo, and he kind of like does like he does a Monado stuff. He kind of like spins midair on his side and kind of like punches Bakugo in his side. And then he kind of like, he's like, now once he punches Bakugo, he's underneath Bakugo, and he kind of like looks up and starts JoJoing Bakugo. Okay, I'm talking woo-doo-doo-doo. Like you hear the Star Platinum noises. Okay, you hear them. You hear them like it's PTSD, bro. Oh my lord. And then yeah, Bakugo kind of falls to the ground, almost dead. And Izuku's like, just to be sure, throws the capture tape on him and goes on about his business. Tries to catch up to Mina. Now with Mina is stealthy. Mina is quiet. Mina's like assassination mode, cause she want to try and show out. She want to show out for her quote unquote crush. So yeah, Ochako doesn't even realize that she's entered the room, and then Izuku kind of like just runs up. Ochako sees Izuku and kind of like grabs. She kind of like touches the pillow like she does in Canon, and tries to like throw it at Izuku, but Izuku kind of like just throws one punch, and then the pure wind pressure of his punch knocks the cement pillar to pieces. And Ochako's surprised, and she also didn't realize that Mina is kind of like sneaky, wiki sneaky, and she don't touch the bomb, and that's game over. Hero team wins. And the MVP actually goes to it'll go to Izuku, because Izuku formulated the plan, followed the plan perfectly, and let his teammate get the dub. Yeah, they go to Izuku. Bakugo's mad. He just got destroyed by Izuku. He didn't even lay a hit on him. Ha, pun completely intended. Well, actually no, pun unintended, but hey, I'm glad I did it. Yeah, he didn't even lay a hit on him. But with that arc finished, well, no, I'm not. It's not finished yet. I'm just gonna say this. Everything else goes according to canon. The same teams that win in the original win, and if any changes happen, rock paper scissors shoot for it. Use your imagination. But anyways, that is the end of the video. I hope you all enjoyed, and I will see you all in the next part of What If Izuku had time skip.